Hi Steve, I just went through all your charts that you put up for me to analyze, and I truly feel that all of those price pivot zones that you drew on your chart are pretty valid and extremely well drawn, I must say. Again, you've worked very hard to learn how to identify these areas firsthand with the best in the business, Juru and the other seniors. So hats off to you for that. What I was pointing out in the video that I did earlier was the existence of shorter term flips. And the point is, not always do these flips, these short term flips that give price its short term direction, go on to become price pivot zones that stretch all the way to the left. For example, here's a flip, and it extends all the way, right? We see that there's support here, we see there's support right here. Then we had a bar low here, price broke through, pulled back, and we know it has a good chance of holding as resistance near this bar low and this price pivot zone. But a lot of times you're going to get very short-term flips that do not extend all the way to the left, or at least they're not as conspicuous and obvious as some of these areas that you drew on your chart. Again, not to say that they're not important, but the way I go about analyzing my charts most of the times is looking at these prior bar highs and prior bar lows, and just getting a quick heads up of where price might be headed on the very next bar, that is in the short term. So for example, here's one I would be watching. I will be watching for a pullback to this area. I know there are, look at this, 2 bar lows here, another bar low, in fact a bar close and a bar open. We know price had some trouble breaking through it, and then when it pulls back, we know it's got a great chance of holding as resistance. Look what happens here. Price breaks through these 2 bar highs, makes its way up. Look where it holds as resistance. Look at these 2 bar highs in here, look at this bar low in here, look at this flip in here. It holds right there, pulls back, and look where the pullback came, look where the support came. Look at this, look at this, look at this bar high, look at this bar low, this IPB kind of a bar, and boom, off we go, right, all the way to 1.6. we bounce off from there, we pull back to the 1.6. and just notice where this last Friday's bar closed. Look where it found resistance, oops, support. Look at this, bar low, bar high, and once again this is one of those areas that do show signs of a longer term support and resistance zone. But my point here being that in your analysis, make sure you do not miss these prior bar highs and bar lows that can be very, very important for determining immediate term price action. We had a great setup here on some pair on the daily time frame. Was it Euro Australian dollar? That was a good example of what I'm trying to say. Yeah, this was it. This is it, the Euro Australian dollar. Oops, first of all we need to get it in Steve's favorite colors. Right, I'll just save this template as a default for now. Hang on guys, Euro Australian dollar. Okay, here we are. Where's that bar gone? Right, look at this. Here's a bullish outside bar. Let's see if there's a round number in here. I think there was. The 1.37 is right here. We have a double bottom, we have a very strong bullish outside bar at a swing low, engulfing 1, 2, 3, 4 prior bars, very strong close. Look what happened. I'm not sure if I have gone through this in a video earlier, but this is a fantastic example of how just single bar highs and single bar lows to the immediate left can act as great resistance and support tools that price uses all the time. Look at this bullish outside bar. Look at the next bar right next to the bullish outside bar. We break the bullish outside bar and boom, literally to the pip, bounce off this prior bar lows. Guys, we gotta be aware of wicks. bar highs and bar lows that stick out. Right, that stick out a price action. We've got to be aware of these all the time. Right? So that's it. Won't prolong the video. Hope you find it useful, Steve. And again, if you have any questions, just shoot them.